Hello everyone, I'm Extra Cheesy 87 and this is Let's Play Through Daybreak II Part 40? Is that how old you are, Aaron? Man, you're a decrepit old man, aren't you? Last time we finished up our side quest and now we are ready to finally gather info about the traitor. Which I guess we could have, there was one in that district, I think, but actually no, that was First Ward. There was nothing to do there in the First Ward. Let's you know what, let's check out the bathhouse last.
On my way. Save
the best for last, as they say. Well, I don't really want to talk to Kasim, though. Oh yeah, there is Mario Bell, I see her. And, Mr. I'm not evil. Mr. There's no way I'm actually evil, because come on, there's no way. There's no way he's actually evil, come on.
The mechs have been delivered. The combat drill will proceed as scheduled.
Very good. This will be the first drill since we were officially deployed. I fully expect you to provide me with some excellent data.
My data. Kids these days, all they care about is their data.
Of course. We will try to meet your expectations, sir.
Man, he's kind of like mogging on him with that voice, being like this regular-ass dude, and he's just kind of blowing the other two out the water, man. He's got so much more authority.
Kasim! Hello, Mirabelle. It's very nice to see you again.
What are they doing with the Navy? And is that the Basel professor?
Greetings, Farida. I had heard you were in the city. And it's been some time since our last encounter, Van.
Been a bit, yeah. Haven't seen you since the end of last year.
Remember when you got punked by your little sister?
I heard you went back to your hometown, like your little sis.
He always comes home for our New Year's festival. Though I didn't expect to run into you again so soon.
Nor did I. Perhaps it is the will of Arusha and the Flames.
And it's good to see you too, Mirabelle. Been a while since you and I met face to face.
Yeah, well, I call you up a lot for our Marian Garten work.
Well,
so it
let's
doesn't
not
feel
say
like
a
it's
lot.
been that long.
You make it sound like I'm a freak or something, man. I'm not even caught up.
But I'll bet you anything Rosette was as giddy as a schoolgirl to see you again.
I was quite happy, yes. Thank you for facilitating my return to Arkwright Solutions. I'm in your debt once more.
Unflappable.
Aw, don't mention it, girl. Just treat me to a coffee as usual, and we'll be square. I'm guessing the redhead is Erin Way, and you must be the Chief's adorable little sister. Thanks a bundle for always having Rosette's back. You guys are the best.
The pleasure's all ours.
Damn. The two of you couldn't be any less alike if you tried.
Yes, we get that a lot.
We meet again, Spriggan. I'm curious as to what brings you here to Langport.
It's me, man in white lab coat, because nobody actually remembers my name. I'm blanking on it. I felt like I knew it when we walked up, but now that I made that joke, I actually don't remember. My brain's like, yep, that's correct. That is irrelevant information, deleting it from the database immediately, and emptying the recycle bin. It's like something kind of like fairly... It's Yang. You're Yang. I was going to say, it was something like kind of normal.
I heard all about what transpired in Messeldong. You and Katra had quite the fascinating little excursion by the sound of things.
Word sure does travel fast these days.
Yang Cronkite, that's it. Because I was like, I felt like his name was like a little weird, but also it wasn't weird.
Then you can regale me with the finer details.
Yeah, the Cronkite part. Got it. So they're finally starting to deploy all their fancy new armaments. Guess that explains why Marduk's here. They're helping get those assault frames field ready, right? It has been several years since the Empire's Panzer Soldates were first developed, but it's taken the Republic until now to make a similar weapon. Whoa, 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 whoa. Similar weapon? Our legal department will be in touch, Archive Solutions. Marduk and Vern have been working together with our security division, taking the lead on conducting training exercises at each location. The Navy's thinking about developing some enhanced waterproofing too. And since Mr. Cronkite here is one of the developers, he came along as a consultant. They can be used for naval combat? That's so cool. Cool in the word I'd use. It's freaking scary. The military's getting real strong real fast. I don't do anything to figure out what the president guy's up to. The country's arming itself to the teeth, and I don't like it. Space invasion, man. The demons are gonna come from the outer realm. Don't you know the moon is made of monsters, Aaron? At least it didn't seem like he's trying to go the route the Empire did. Anyway, that Hamada's legacy matter sounds fascinating. Whether it's connected to the unfolding conflicts in the city or not, I can't be certain. However, it likely bears some relation to your risk management AI's recent assessment, don't you think? I agree. Oh yeah, that's a thing Rosette's employer uses, right? Correct. It's a high-performance AI system used for crisis management. We have it installed in the main terminal at Marduk HQ. Every time we ask it, it just says, "We're fucked, we're fucked, we're fucked," on repeat. It correlates and consolidates data on people, geography, history, and economy, and then calculates the danger levels of target areas or threat levels of an entirety or organization. Basically the cornerstone of Marduk Total Security Company's main line of business. What's puzzling is the AI assigned to Langport the Red Zone label, which is code for, or assigned Langport the Red Zone label, which is code for especially dicey. And get this, the reason it gave? Unknown. First the Martian Garden hijacking, now this. Small wonder the system admin's on pins and needles. I'd assumed it was simply a bug in the program, but evidently Mr. Thorndike didn't agree. Yeah, that's his name. That's our president. The real one. No offense, Anyas. Oh yeah, I forgot about that slime ball. But it's probably like a situation where he thinks he's using the president, but actually Anyas' dad is like 12 quantum layers ahead because he's the unbelievable super genius. And actually he's using them. And then they're gonna go to the moon. That's so. Guess he sent you into Gosm's unit here to find what's going on. That's right, and as luck would have it, you happened to arrive at the same time. I wish to assess the situation from a new perspective, so I applied for a transfer from Arcade Solutions and it was readily approved. Gotcha. Well, it works out for us having you here. What's the reason behind the danger assessment? The only thing I can think of is... it's probably because the world's strongest man is there and he's just, you know, so dangerous that his power could overflow at any moment and destroy the entire city. At present, we have no intention of meddling with the affairs of the city. We may reassess our stance depending on the circumstances. Nothing that transpires will impact me or my work, so I have no obligation to help you. What if we all exploded right fucking now, you dumbass? What if the Grindel's Olga popped up right now and freaking ate your heart? And that said, if you come with me, something that aligns with or come to me with something that aligns with my interests, I will at the very least consider offering some advice. You got a Sethica showed up your ass, Doc? Not at the moment, no. Well, if we end up needing you guys' help, I'll shoot you a message. Would you mind if we kept in touch during your stay, Mirabelle? That's what friends do, ain't it? Give me a ring anytime. And don't just slack off in the Martian Garden floor cleaning duties, alright? Understood. Indeed.
Oh, Kasim, good luck with that training exercise.
I don't need luck.
I'm gonna give it my all, too.
As you should. Show us all what you gained from playing the role of the priestess at the New Year's festival.
Right.
Okay. Next.
Fairy asking for a friend, what did you gain? I mean, I guess you can like create fire out of nowhere now, that's pretty cool. But you could kind of do that already. For some reason, nobody knows. This place has been designated as a red zone. As for why, ever since we arrived, I've been feeling a number of strange auras in the area. Although they do seem to be rather weak at the moment. Weak compared to me, of course, the world's strongest man. In accordance with our mission parameters, we will remain on alert. Tickles me pink getting to meet y'all face to face. Shame it's not with the whole crew, though. Still, I've been looking forward to seeing you ever since Rosette told me you'd be coming. It was something I said in passing during one of our conversations. We enjoy partaking in a bit of chit-chat on occasion. I believe you all call it water cooler talk. Me being a non-humanoid construct do not require water to function. I don't know. I mean, she is a humanoid you know what? Shut up. It's nice you get along so well. Mirabelle is technically my senior at the company, but she insists we maintain a, quote, cheerful and friendly atmosphere with one another. Yeah, okay. Those are the ones you gotta watch out for. That's right. In fact, exactly what I said to her on her very first day with us. You see, I provide a number of support functions as a concierge, and training the new hires is one of them. I figured if we're going to be working together, we may as well enjoy each other's company, right? So the maid was a rookie at 1.2, huh? When you first joined up with Marduk anyway? 50 years ago. That would have been about 4 years ago now. 4 years. She was only assigned to me 3 years ago. Means Mirabelle's known even longer than I have. Rosette speaks fondly of y'all, and I've been looking forward to meeting you myself. Seems like we'll be working together plenty more in the future, though, so just let me know if y'all need something, okay? Give me a holler if y'all are ever around the neighborhood, you hear? At the beginning of the year, I was approached by Marduk to act as an advisor on this case. Ever since I left campus last year, most of my energy has been focused on a rather specific project. Looking like it would be completed in only a short manner, however, so I decided to lend them a hand. Okay. So it was popping at the old restaurant with Lady. Oh yeah. I was like, why is this important again?
How can I help you? Please, come again.
That lady in the kimono is so pretty. She actually smiled at me too. Oh man, I should get back to concentrating on work. What up?
Well, well. If it isn't the Spriggan and his adorable little assistants. Fancy meeting you here.
Huh?
I feel like her disguise kind of works, because, like, honestly, like, I mean, I reckon when I saw her, I was like, oh yeah, she's the lady from Longla. Who is, oh yeah, also, what's her name?
And you are?
Wait, I know that voice.
So honestly, I'm feeling a little less, like, stupid for not realizing that she was Vampire Lady.
The hell are you doing here? Enforcer number 3, the golden butterfly?
I don't know, something about that is just so silly.
Oh, please. Call me Lucrezia. Or even Retzi, if you so wish. I certainly wouldn't mind.
You're that lady from Ouroboros.
Careful, everyone. As you well know, she's one of the strongest members of the society.
I mean, I guess. I mean, I feel like half the members of the society have left. I mean, who's still left? They got McBurn, and they're constantly trying to convince me Shirley's strong, but I don't buy it. But even McBurn's like AFK. I don't know, man. This society it's looking a little rough over there.
Oh, there's no need to be so tense. We're all friends here, are we not?
I mean, I guess, I don't know if the two new kids are actually supposed to be official members, or if they're just like, you know, those like pseudo members. I know they said that, well, I know the video said there's 19, but that's just like the information they have, so in theory those could be like 20 and 21, or they could be an 18 and 19, but I feel like I can't remember what the numbers went up to. And they're also, I'm trying to remember, are they necessarily in order? I guess they are.
Why don't you join me for some tea? This restaurant's beverages are simply to die for.
Shirley would be the newest that we know, and I don't remember what number she was supposed to be. I don't think it was 19 though, so. Didn't even recognize you at first. We have not seen you without that black veil that masks your face. Yeah, I have. She had that same exact kimono on when I ran into her in Longlie. It's not as though I have pressing need to hide my face. I just think it looks rather stylish as does this kimono. I mean, I agree. I think it's kind of cool. May not match the style of dress popular in Langport and Longlight. Think it suits me rather nicely, when you agree. I hate to admit it, but yeah. So, what are you doing in a public place like this anyway? Since the end of last year, I haven't heard anything about the society. Not even a peep. Not that you pulled out of the Republic, but I guess I was wishful thinking. There's no need to worry. We aren't planning anything, at least not at present. I'm actually here of my own accord. We enforcers are afforded a great deal of freedom. As long as we do not interfere with the society's overall aims, which who the fuck knows what that is at this point. Sorry, breaking character. We can do whatever we please and go wherever we want. You're joking. I did hear enforcers had ample autonomy, but I'm having trouble comprehending how the society can function with such a measure in place. Well, that's the funny part, is that they kind of don't function. They basically just go around and get their plans foiled and say, actually, we didn't want to accomplish our plans. We operate on reverse psychology. We say, this is what we want to do, but actually, getting our plan foiled is what moves our plan along. The particular perk is extended only to enforcers. The Anguis do not have that luxury. Unfortunately, this is not a pleasure trip in full. I had to take on a rather troublesome assignment. Perhaps I could request your services like we did just for the Erasion death game. You want our help again? And the answer's no. My interests aren't aligned this time, and frankly, I don't want to get wrapped up in your bullshit. Are you still mad that you did not receive full payment? You might not be as bad as the Oathbreaker. That'll make us friends. My, you don't mince words, do you? Very well then, I suppose you do seem to have your hands full, so I won't force the issue. Glad you're so understanding. I'll be taking our leave. Oh, I nearly forgot. There's something I wanted to show you. What do you make of this? There's nothing there. Tush! Oh, what the? It's a glowy piece of fortune cookie paper. A paddle? Yesterday, there was a minor disturbance at a higher class restaurant in the second ward. It piqued my interest, so I took a look around and found this lying in the corner. I think it's quite pretty, but I have not seen a flower like this in the area. Perhaps it got attached to the soles of someone's shoe and fell off. Yeah, maybe. I get this isn't exactly a request, but I'll be honest, I ain't exactly a flower expert. Don't expect a report or anything, alright? Of course, thank you. Until we meet again, Spriggan. Well, I don't think she wants to know. I think she wants us to know. Being asked to find someone so exceptionally good at hiding is a burden. Although given the situation, I understand why they deem me fit for the tasks. I have to give them a stern scolding when I find them. Perhaps a scalding would be more appropriate.
Right.
Okay. Someone who's good at hiding. I don't know. I mean, my first thought is that... What's his name?
For a Monto?
What's the Oathbreaker's real name? I can't remember. It's something kind of dorky. It's like Dennis or something. Maybe Dennis is going off the farm for a little bit. Like, you know, maybe, you know, he's just not answering his phone. I could kind of... He seems like the type to, you know, even if he's an Anguis, to just kind of like fuck off and they gotta like go remind him that he has a job to do. What? That's gonna bug me because it's like a fairly normal, like, white bread ass name from what I remember. At least that's what my brain's telling me. It's definitely not Dennis, but it's like maybe 2 degrees away from Dennis. That is... Hey, Vane, you got that in your notes anywhere, buddy? Got that in your notes? I guess it doesn't really matter since we don't have a reserve unit. But...
So that's Smart Duke.
That's Smart Duke. What am I doing? We're supposed to go get in a bath.
On my way.
Like a Curtis or so. He's kind of like a Curtis type looking motherfucker. He's like a woof woof woofies I could really go for a hot bath. I was so tempted to drop by here yesterday after we wrapped up work. Yeah, but we didn't have time. Even if we did, I doubt we would have been in the mood for it. Plus, they were closed. I settled for a shower at the hotel, but it didn't get rid of the fatigue. Heck, I'm still kind of worn out. In that case, how about we make a quick stop? I believe a change of pace could do us all some good. Also, I need to check. Do I have hard drive space? I just remembered I was supposed to check that before I started recording. Okay, we actually went 1 second. 1 second. We gotta do a little spring cleaning here real quick. Just a little. Swap. Get deleted. Then make sure it gets super deleted. Yeah, just these 40 videos is already like a terabyte and a half. I believe it's over a terabyte. I don't know if it's quite a half yet, but it's a lot of space, man. It's a lot of space. Maid's encouraging us to slack off. Damn, Uncle Henna must have broke loose when I wasn't looking.
You're really giving off 40-year-old man vibes right now. You sure you're 25?
I'm not going to acknowledge your existence, Aaron. I'm vibing.
Can it with the old man bit for a second, will ya? Let me enjoy this. And don't forget that you're gonna be 25 in 5 or so years, too. When people start calling you old, I'll be the one having the last laugh.
Yeah, but when I'm old, you'll be even older.
Nah, I'm gonna be young at heart for life. Just you wait. Even at 50, I'm gonna be cast in loads of female theater roles. My seduction act's leveled up since our long night trip, you know.
I mean, that's true. Technically, he can dance and he can shake that thing, lower everyone's defense.
See?
Oh, for the love of Adios. You're such a damn brat, you know that?
Probably shouldn't have used that word, Van.
Oh well. I can endure your shenanigans when I'm here. This is the epitome of relaxation. Even you seem to have loosened up a bit too. Someone harmed your family. I know for sure that you're pissed, as you should be.
What if his ass just really didn't pay the taxes? What if it's this grand conspiracy and it's like, nah, man, obviously he didn't pay his taxes, but for some reason the government decided to actually enforce it against rich criminals.
But you haven't gone rushing off on your own, which is exactly what the Aaron of last year would have done. That's a sure sign that you're growing up.
Don't act like you can see right through me. I've just learned that there's only so much I can do alone. I pounded that lesson into my head.
Remember that time Aaron turned into a demon? That was crazy.
I'm not relying on you, Fairy, or anyone else. I'm just not turning down hands when they're outstretched. If I'm gonna fend off the thing that's inside me, and if I want to prove that I'm different from him, I need to accept help from others. And you've been thinking the exact same thing. After all, you did just say you'll be laughing at me in 5 or so years. You're actually thinking about the future. That's a sure sign you're growing up.
Got his ass.
Way to throw my words back in my face. You're right, though. In that way, we're in the same boat. We really ought to pull ourselves together, don't you think?
Hey! Hands off the hair!
He dropped his guard.
This is a nice treat. It's not often that you and I get to share a bath together.
I suppose you aren't wrong. Although, I have accompanied you a number of times at one of the public baths in the capital. By the way, I noticed you've grown a little since our stay in Longlai.
You think so? I can't really tell myself.
Well, you're almost 14 now, so I would expect a growth spurt or two in the coming years. Bear in mind, though, that even with an organic body, you will not grow much once you've reached adulthood.
Is that really how it works? Huh. I wonder if I'll find the answer I'm looking for by then.
Is something on your mind?
Oh, it's nothing. Just spaced out for a sec. Hey, Rosette? I need your advice on something. How can
God damn it.
I,
I was trying to give him the benefit of the
become
fucking
like
doubt.
you and yes.
No, okay.
What do I
Yeah.
have to do?
Van and Aaron, they can have like a nice heart-to-heart about each other. Female characters gotta talk about their tits. Get over your fucking self, honestly. Like, why can they not write women, man? It's fucking insane.
It seems she is coming into her womanhood.
Like, I mean, I'm actually mad. Like, it's the most legitimately angry I've been about it. Like, it's ridiculous just to reduce the characters to like, well, time for the bath and talk about how I wish she had bigger tits. Fuck you.
Alright, I think I'm ready to hop into the sauna.
Like, if it had gone from like, if it had just been Aaron and Van talking about, boy, howdy, I wish my dick was bigger, and then it went to that, alright, fine, we're playing fair. But like, it just is super annoying.
Time for my revenge. You're not beating me this time.
Can we not? I'm so sick of these dumbass endurance contests. I've told you, saunas are a sacred...
Aw, don't tell me you're leaving already.
What the hell?
This had to get fucking worse, man. I'm already... We're not in the fucking mood, Shizuna. You should have came at a different damn time.
What are you doing here?
Oh, you know, I heard you guys were in here and thought it'd be fun to hang. So here I am. What's wrong? You look like you've just seen a ghost. Oh, so mixed baths aren't a thing here? That's weird. Oh well, at least it was only Van and Aaron, so it's no biggie.
How's that supposed to mean? Ah yes, I've heard mixed baths were a custom in the Far East. Men and women who've never met before sharing a bath, that kind of thing would never happen in the Central East. We're so different. Isn't the person at the front desk trying to stop you? Nah, I was in stealth mode. I totally forgot to turn on my camouflage when I came into town. I'm gonna flick your fucking forehead. I have no words. Anywho, this almond ice cream's amazing. It's the thing I need after that hot bath. Glad I took your recommendation. I'm glad you liked it. Oh, you love that almond jelly flavor and that exquisite velvety sensation in your mouth? It's the quintessential dessert of the Eastern Quarter. If you don't get a taste of this every chance you get, then what are you even living for? There he goes again. You done with your dumbass sweets rant? Great. Now let's actually talk about shit that's important. They're important to me. Now then, we have a few questions for you. Chief among them being, what brings Ikaruga's second in command to Langport? An unusual combat attire. What's the wardrobe change? I spotted it in the shops and thought, ooh, I have to have that, so I took it. Though I really don't know much about the Western style clothing or fashion. Does it look weird on me? No, I think it suits you. I mean, I guess it's true you don't stick out as much in this compared to that battle suit. It's neither here nor there. Why are you so tense? When I hear a fight, I swear this meeting was a total coincidence. Things have died down with my hand gig, so I thought I'd take some time off. I'm here on vacation! Well, aside from picking up the occasional odd job here and there, a girl needs spending money. Look at you going through life without a single care in the world. An odd job bit is suspicious enough on its own, but I can't help but wonder what the main gig could be. I mean, the whatever they're up to in long last finished? There are some things in life you're better off not asking about. Hey, did you just read my mind again? Stop that. I'm tilted. I'm fucking tilted. You truly are an enigmatic figure. Anyway, I just came to this town on a whim. And it's a good thing I did. Things are getting pretty interesting around here. Word is there's some faction disputes within Hayway. The whole place is like a powder keg set to blow. The concept of interesting is pretty screwed up, you realize that? What, you get your sidekicks from watching people suffer? Well, when you put it like that, it makes you sound pretty heartless, huh? Nah, honestly, I'm mostly just interested in that foremost fighter person. Alright. Wish you know what kind of plot that bastard's cooking up. Not to change the topic, but do you mind if I ask you something? You know any good sightseeing spots here? Maybe some fun activities? That was random. Thanks to everyone going on behind the scenes, or everything going on behind the scenes, most of the tourist attractions are closed. I really wanted to do the Eroded Cave tour, but no dice. Oh yeah, we did that last year as part of Ashin's request. That attraction's run by Heiyue. Now that I think about it, I don't think they've done any tours since the beginning of the year. Is it possible they're closed for the winter season? Nah, it's supposed to be running them year-round. Anyway, I didn't come here to be your personal tour guide. This time we can end the chapter of the Eroded Cave, like I said, in the first time we came here. If you want one, go ask someone else. Wow, so cold. You got a block on ice for a heart or something. Well, it's more like a demon lord, but... Well, gotta get back to work. Got one of those odd jobs to do. Good luck with whatever you're up to. I have a feeling we'll be bumping into each other again real soon. Nah, no shot. That didn't sound likely. That crazy lady's taking a real shine to us, huh? She'd be so much less of a hassle to deal with if she was just some battle-crazy idiot. And here I thought this would be a good chance to relax and unwind. Now I feel even more exhausted than before. Same. Wonder what her odd jobs entail exactly. Who knows? No use racking our brains over it. She probably hasn't helped when it cook off or nothing. She's not doing real cool shit. Alright, I think we learned all we can from walking around the city. There are a lot of powerful people here, my brother included. There's also the Divine Blade of Silver and the Golden Butterfly, both of whom are maximum level threats. Really? The Golden Butterfly, a maximum level threat? I don't know if I buy that. Not to glaze the other two at all, but I can buy that they're stronger than her. There must be some reason to them coming now of all times. Perhaps it's related to the assessment provided by the risk management AI. Didn't they say it labeled Langport as a red zone? It's a little worrying, isn't it? What's more worrying is that we aren't really any closer to finding the people who framed Fawn and Poison Geen. Not necessarily. What do you mean, not necessarily? Flower petal's a clue for starters. You said you picked it up at that high-class restaurant over in the second ward. Thought it looked familiar. We picked some flowers of this kind of petal during our last trip to Langport, right? Did we? I mean, I remember that quest, but... Yep, and those flowers are spring lilies. They're used at mass and during funerals. It's a rare plant that can only be found offshore at the Eroded Cave. Oh yeah, we went there on our last trip. Yeah, you just said that earlier, Fairy. Sorry, Fairy, they put a hit on you. All you can say is the same shit over and over again and be like, gosh, I wish I had more tits. The petal's still fresh, must have fallen off fairly recently. Only people who would have been at the restaurant in the last couple of days would have been the remnants of the Lai family, and the Liu family members charged with handling the aftermath. If we assume the petals select either the clothes or the shoes of one of the Heiyue members, then that begs the question, why were they coming and going from the cave in the first place? Somehow I can't picture Fawn and Geen strolling the Eroded Cave picking flowers, or even forgetting the fact they're out of action. I think we know our next move. Gotta rent a boat in the first ward and head to the cave. No time like the present. Let's go. Yeah, okay. First things first, second shower. Darn, looks like you found me. You haven't changed a bit. Think you've been keeping well informed? I mean, of all the times you decided to come back now? Must have heard what's going on with Heiyue. No fooling you, Van. Still, all I wanted was to check up on the situation with my family. I'll be heading back to the capital tomorrow. Anyway, you guys have some important investigations I have to take care of, don't you? Make sure you take care of yourselves. Sorry for getting you guys mixed up in my family problems, by the way. I'm just hoping you'll forget all about it by the time we run into each other again. Well, if it isn't Aaron and that Sprigganfell, great to see you boys again. So, what do you think of the bass? You're Wang, right? Aren't you that guy who was teaching Tai Shin over at the park in Newtown? Ah, think about it. I guess you did mention something about running a bathhouse. And here I was wondering why you weren't out training today. You must have been here the whole time. Didn't realize you guys had already met. Oh, yeah, I guess we did that quest before Aaron joined the party. Anyway, it's kind of weird seeing you working the counter again. Last time I saw you was ages ago. Well, you see, not long after my first meeting with Van here, I threw my back out, trying to surf. Dr. Longkai wanted me to lay out the martial arts for a while, said I should get as much bed rest as I can. Guess that explains why you've been working the front so often. Need something to occupy that live wire brain of yours. You certainly seem quite spry for a man of your age. Not always one for telling my elders how to behave themselves, but try not to overdo it, alright? Anyway, we'll probably swing by the bathhouse again at some point. See you then. Apologies for worrying you, I promise to be more careful. Just know I'll always be welcome here. I should be on the front desk duty for a while yet, so feel free to stop by whenever.
Well, feel free to enjoy them.
I don't know if that bath healed me, so.
That's the stuff.
Oh, I'm really working up a sweat.
I feel good as new.
Stay warm out there, you hear?
Very warm. Tried my hand at all kinds of work in the past. This is about the only thing I enjoy doing these days. Putting my retirement aside, it's nice to experience what it's like to be a new hire once more. Like I ever plan to try surfing again. Kinda feel bad for taking Wang surfing. I mean, I didn't think he'd throw his back out. He said he wanted to try something new, so I figured I'd invite him along. It was a little too much for him, though. See, you're the culprit. You're the guy Wang's been hanging out with recently? Guess I've seen you two shooting the breeze. Yeah, I really hit it off while he was training me in Tai Shin. I've been taking him out for fun ever since. He may look old, but he's crazy adventurous. Anytime I invite him to try a new sport, he's all in. Surfing was a little too much for him, so I've been racking my brain what we should try next. Something less rough, maybe. Just don't let him go too far, alright? Martial arts is the only hobby Wang's had since he started working here. He seems to have his heart set on finding new hobbies ever since he retired. That's why I've been trying to get him into sports more popular with young people, you know? In exchange for what he trains me. Help, I'm stuck.
Just one more quick smoke. Just
One more quick smoke. One more quick smoke. Let's see, I guess we will head over to the dang old cave, man.
Time to depart.
So it's a little quick double check, a little double check, as they say.
This must be the eastern quarter.
Yep.
Last year sure was rough.
Alrighty. Let's venture forth. Head for the Eroded cave now? Not sure we'll run into there. Wouldn't hurt to do a little equipment check before going. Van bargained with the ferryman and rented a small boat. Then they set course for the Eroded cave.
Seriously? They found us out already? Well, whatever. Doesn't matter to me. I've got zero interest in this stupid gig, but since Ix clearly does, I'll go along with it.
Yep. March 6th. What the hell? Dang old higher elements, man. We haven't got to see higher elements yet. This place is unrecognizable from last time. I mean, what's all this red mist? It's not the tours here, right? There's something fishy going on here. No kidding, like I said earlier, they always run tours regardless of the season. I haven't done a single one since Lunar New Year. I actually looked into this after our conversation with Shizuna. The reason behind the suspension of the tour was undisclosed, but despite this, there have been virtually no inquiries or complaints filed. In fact, people's memories of this particular tour seem to be rather hazy and unclear. Now you mentioned, even I didn't think anything was off about it for today. The ferryman's show also didn't seem to think anything was up either. Hang on, let me check something real quick. Aha! It's evil paper. Good catch. Guess my feeling from earlier was right on the nose. Seems like there's a good number of those things in the area. I see more on this rock too. They're like Eastern talismans. I'm no expert on the subject. I think this one's the type that screws with people's thoughts and perceptions. With this talisman barrier here, people's awareness of the area is going to be on the fritz. Is that right? The culprit was to put them in so people wouldn't figure out they were hiding here. Seems like the range covers the whole cave. I believe that is correct. However, I find it difficult to believe these talismans can create such a large-scale cognitive obfuscation. I mean, I kind of agree. I feel like that's something that would have come up prior. Yeah, no way. Especially not with the long stretch of blue between here and Langport. I wonder how they pulled it off then. Magic MacGuffin. Ah! Seriously? It's reacting here? Guess I have my answer. That's the 8th Genesis piece you discovered in Mesodam, correct? Could that mean the next piece is somewhere in this cave? I don't know, maybe? It doesn't really feel like we're at the end of the section, but... Granted, the Swin and Nadia one was a little bit shorter, I feel, than the first 2 chapters, so... It just feels like a little too early. I don't know. I guess because we haven't really done much main plot. Like, we've done a lot of side stuff in this van section, but, like, main plot was... We attacked the guys at the restaurant, and then, like, you know, we did 3 conversations, and now we're here. Wouldn't shock me, but they're using it as an amplifier for the talismans. The last thing was used for in Mesodam, even if it was for something different. Yeah, you said that some brat had it, right? I wouldn't call him just some brat. He held his own against Van and 4 others. He's God's special little boy. And 2 of them are those stupidly powerful dominions. In any case, the fact that the talisman and the Genesis are linked works to our benefit. You can kill 2 birds with 1 stone. That said, we'll need to tread carefully. This place is bound to be even more dangerous than it was before.
Well, well. You actually made it.
Hello, it's me.
So, you got here before us, huh?
Did he get here before us?
Marduk sniffed this place out too, huh? You guys are on the ball as always.
Because I feel like I'm ahead of him. We've been here chatting for like 45 minutes, and he's just now showing up, and he's gonna be like, I've been here the whole time. Fuck you, you just got here, nerd. I didn't see your boat.
We only just arrived a few moments ago.
Okay, see, I told you. He's washed.
Our AI program marked the Eroded cave as extremely dangerous. It was assigned the label Terminal Zone, the highest threat level an area can receive. Therefore, I will be accompanying you.
What about Terminal Zone EX?
What?
For real? So we will be joining you on one of Marduk's risk assessment missions?
I mean, he can sit in the back line
I know we're
and
kind
sulk.
of springing this on you out of nowhere, but bear with us. If you want my opinion, I think the chief could have handled this himself.
Flipping the screen off.
But Mr. Thorndyke thought the situation sounded too dangerous, so he wanted me to ask you guys to help out.
Damn, he thinks this is too dangerous for Qasim?
That goes to show we cannot take this situation lightly.
That's how you know it's all just like PR marketing. They're like, as soon as Qasim would have to actually do something, well, let's get some real guys to back him up.
We sure can't.
Some certified
I don't know
real
all
ones.
the details, but it sounds like this job's gonna be a doozy. Alrighty then. You ready to get this thing started, Security Chief Qasim?
One thing I will say is, the kids being unbelievably strong may actually annoy me more than Qasim and Shizuna being introduced and being unbelievably strong.
I, Mirabelle Alton, have got your back. If you need anything from me, just give me a ring, okay?
Understood, Miss Alden. Now, let's begin the risk assessment mission.
Well, this sure is a twist. Won't complain about having a badass like you on the team, though. Glad we're fighting side by side for once. Sure beats trading blows with ya.
May our temporary alliance prove fruitful. Now's your chance to show me how much you've improved, Van. Farida.
Have you ever heard of the virtual world, though, Qasim?
I won't disappoint you.
I mean, it does kind of make sense for him to join us. I mean, it's his fucking company's mess. But no, you're not,
Good stuff.
You're gonna sit back there, and you're gonna watch. You're gonna sit in the damn chair. You're gonna stand there and do nothing. Alright, Qasim? Alright?
Those freaky monsters are coming out in droves.
Seems like they're being drawn here by an otherworldly entity. Source is 400 Arj ahead.
Why are your measurements more accurate than mine? How do you always do that? Well, there you have it, folks. Stay on your toes, you guys.
Understood. We'll be on the alert.
See, the older Zet would have said indeed there. That's how you know she's changed. She's grown. I mean, there's a noticeable lack of indeeds. Which, I don't know. Maybe that's a hint that this isn't the real Rosette. It's like a copy. It's an evil Rosette.
Nails as always, Qasim.
Still can't believe you're able to wield that overgrown hunk of steel. You make it look so easy.
One's choice of weapon matters little, so long as it brings out your full potential. You would do well to reflect on how to draw out the potential that lies dormant within you.
I don't know if you really want to do that, because then he turns into like a demon lord.
Looks like a chest.
Ooh, H Pizzle. Actually, we've already got those. Hey, Qasim, do you got any like, rich guy ornaments? Oh, no, you're a full-on guest character anyway? Okay. That makes sense. That doesn't mean he's gonna act. No! We'll just have to win every fight before you can take an action. Should be doable, right? Come on, you just gotta get the water charm. You know, so you can explore the flooded tower section of Darn Tower. You know what I'm saying? Don't mind
Watch
us.
it. That one's big.
Looks like some good loot.
Zarin powder. Man, they hand out the Zarin powder. Remember back in my day, used to be if you got a Zarin powder, holy hell, you'd hang on to that shit like it was real important. Nowadays, kids got so much Zarin powder, they don't even know what to do with it.
Perhaps it's because we are approaching the barrier center.
Guess that means it's no normal
The what center?
Stay alert, everyone.
Roger that.
Who do you think you're talking to?
Detecting strange reactions. Guard.
Alright, who up getting these slots expanded? No, don't throw away all your Mirage Sepith, please. That would be a bad... Oh, Rosette, you still need to be set up. Okay. Well, you know what, we got, I'm probably gonna call it here, since we're about to go into a boss fight, and... But I doubt it's the end of this. I would be very surprised if it was actually the end of the section. It feels a little too early for that, but... we'll see. I'm Extra Cheesy 87. Stay tuned for the next part. And bye, guys.